Well, what's up everyone? Welcome to the video. My name's Matt and welcome to my nightmare. Little bit of dramatic, I know, yeah. Do you ever get one of them weeks where no matter what you do, everything just goes wrong? Well, this week, that is what has happened. I can't even do this vlog now without fucking it up. Well, I've just had one and I'm going to take you lot through it, because if I'm going to suffer, so you lot. Yeah, it's been a bit of a shitter of a week. That's the only way I can describe it, really. This is I've tried to make about 3 or 4 different videos and everything's just gone wrong. So what I thought I'd do is make a video about the troubles I've had. So right, let's go. Look, it's that bad. I've actually got a list. It's 2 pages of shit that's happened this week. So we're just going to take it day by day and I'm going to take you through my nightmare. Well, so I think the best thing to do really is start with day 1, which was Monday. I don't know if you watch my vlogs. If you don't, there's a link down in the video description to my playlist of all my vlogs. I do a weekly vlog. I mentioned in one of them I'd ordered an 04 air unit from Amazon. So I was really looking forward to that coming. Anyway, when it did turn up, it turned out they'd sent me a DJI mic by mistake. So anyway, I had to return that. And I found out Monday that I will not be getting a replacement because they're out of stock, and it's going to take them 2 weeks. 2 weeks to give me money back. You know, they take it within 2 seconds if you're clicking the fucking button on Amazon, and then it's going to take them 2 weeks to give me it back. You know, if it was 20 quid, I'm not bothered, but it's 200 and something. So anyway, let's put that back on the back burner until I get that money. I'm going to buy one direct from DJI and fuck Amazon. Yeah, so Monday was a bit of a disappointing day, really. We got to Tuesday, and what turned up? New frame from Flyfish, which I was really excited about. This is the Flyfish Volador VD6, a dead cat version, an 04 version of the Flyfish frame. It's actually a 6-inch one. I've got a few of the 5-inch ones up there. My favourite bashers, them. I fly them all the time. So yeah, they sent me a frame and some motors. Sounds good, doesn't it? Well, let me get to the issues. So, cracked open the package, started assembling the quad, and this bit. Now, very difficult to see on here, so I'll put a little close-up photograph on for you now to see the issues that I had. Basically, where it is, where the CNC camera mount fits to the front, there's a little carbon plate that goes behind it to brace it to, you know, any frontal impacts. It sort of supports it up against that standoff that's behind. And basically, this frame hasn't had the holes cut in it to flip the little carbon fibre bits in. So that was the frame shot. And I also received 5 motors for this frame. I went with the 2506s or whatever they are. And lo and behold, they sent me 5 motor bells instead of 5 motors. So anyway, all is not lost. Flyfish, they're a fantastic company and they really, really look after me. So I've got replacement parts in the mail now, all coming. Replacement frame and replacement motors. Obviously, I'll keep all the stuff that I've got. And they've even said they're going to put me a little present in there, just as a little apology. So Tuesday ended up starting terrible, but didn't end too bad. So when that does come, we'll get a video on that one. So that brings us to Wednesday and this quad. This is, well, for those of you that watch the channel regularly, you've probably seen it hung up there for months and months on end, really. I built this sort of the back end of last year and I've never really done that with it, really. What it is it's the Asbo XLR, the 3.5-inch quads that I fly. It's the frame off them, but it's actually got 5-inch legs. Now, what I decided to do with it was kind of build like almost a racing style quad. You can sort of see the canopy there and little antenna at the back, little digital sort of race build, really. Super light. I think it's, if I remember rightly, it was about 300 grams lighter than the normal 5-inch quads that I fly. So I thought, right, we'll make a video on this, go out and take it for a fly. So come home from work, sun was shining, thought, right, we'll charge some packs, we'll go to the field, and we'll take it for a rip. And lo and behold, that's when the fucking problem started. So we got up there, got flying. First pack, this thing flew like shit. I kid you not. Nothing to do with the components. I think it's the tune on it. Super like twitchy, and it was super sensitive on the throttle and all. I know it's like a super light build, but Anyway, it was really sort of wobbly, really twitchy. So I brought it back in. This was literally after, what, 30 seconds of flying. Landed it, picked it up. The motors were so fucking hot. Honestly, I could barely touch them. So I don't think I've smoked them. They all look relatively okay and feel okay. So I thought, right, I better fuck about with the tune. So I went into my bag to pull out my little Speedy B adapter to plug it in and fuck with the tune. And lo and behold, we'd left it at home. So by the time I'd got home, got back to the field, it was more or less dark. So that was the end of that day. So before you all get too depressed and click away, I thought I'd take a little minute in this video to say thank you to my patrons. So thank you to Tigriddy Frank. It really does mean a lot, mate. Your support helps keep this shit show running, really, allowing me to make content like this and having nervous breakdowns flying quads for a week. So honestly, thank you, mate. It really does mean a lot. And if you want to support the channel, there's links down in the video description. For as little as £1 a month, you can help keep this shit show running. Right, back to Thursday. Right, so that brings us to Thursday. Surely things must start getting better. Nope, they didn't. So, Thursday night, come home, charged a few packs, and I thought, right, I'm going to go out for a cruise. The weather wasn't brilliant. It was a bit windy and a bit overcast, but I thought I want to go out and just have a fly, basically. So the quad that I picked up was this one. This is me Flyfish Atlas 4, little 4-inch sort of like cinematic cruisy quad. I just wanted to go out for a fly, really. You know, it'd been best part of a week and I haven't even had a proper pack yet, so I thought, right, we'll take this out. So straight home from work, charged a few packs. By the time I got out to where I wanted to film, I had maybe an hour, something like that. So got all my gear out, got my goggles on, got all my battery and all that set up on my quad, went to turn on my boxer and boom, corrupted SD card. Wouldn't even turn on. I don't know if you've seen the issue of that there. Basically what happens is you hold the power switch down, you basically just get orange lights flashing on the front and it won't even turn on. So I didn't have another SD card with me with the contents on for the radio, so basically I had to turn around and go home. Luckily now though, I had to order an SD card. Luckily now this thing is sorted. Welcome to HTX. And fires back up. But by the time I'd got it sorted, it was the next day, so fuck. So that brings us to Friday, and I thought surely things can't get any worse. Obviously it'd been such a bad week, I was honestly starting to get really depressed. But lo and behold, Friday was a good day. We had quite a bit of fun on Friday. The sun was shining, yeah, it was a bit windy, but it was a nice day. So me and the wife and the dogs decided we'll go for a walk down the woods. What could go wrong? Well, nothing. It was actually good. Took this quad with me. This is my Beta FPV Meteor 75 Pro, the 041. Few little packs on this down in the woods. It seemed to go quite well. I was fucking shocked. I really was. So, right, I'll put a little bit of footage on for that now so you can have a look. Yeah, so Friday ended up being all right, really. Quite happy with how that performs now. Seems to have got rid of most of the jello. I've got a couple of videos on that. I'll link in wherever side it is down in the video description. I'm really enjoying that quad now. I was a bit pissed off and undecided when I first got it, simply because of how the footage was coming out of it. But it seems to be a lot better now, so yeah. That brings us to Saturday. Surely Saturday was a better day. Nope, problems started again. So, Saturday, weather was shit. really windy and a bit of rain, so I thought, wait, what can I do? So I decided to do some 3D printing. I've actually printed a lot of bits for the 6-inch I was talking about earlier. I decided, because the camera plates and the O4 mount in the inside is yellow and black, I decided to go with a yellow and black theme, so that's what we did. We started printing all this out, got a few bits done, and maybe print got, what, 4 hours in, something like that, and the printer just sort of stopped, really. Oh, fucking hell, what's up with this thing now? So anyway, I took it all off the bed. 2 things wrong with it. Ended up with a block nozzle, so the print was coming out like crap, you know, all stringy, and then holes in the print and shit like that. So we cleaned it out, and then all of a sudden there was no temperature reading on the little control panel on the inside. Oh, fucking hell, what's on? Anyway, it ended up being, and I've got a spare one here because I actually ordered a couple and they've just come today. You know, the little, this is very difficult to say on the screen for you guys. There's like a little thermostat thing that plugs into it and goes into the hot end of the printer, and that basically regulates temperature. So without that working, the printer was basically fucked. But lo and behold, we've got that fixed now, and we're actually going to finish the 3D printing today. Now, I don't know if you can see out the back there, the sun is shining and it's a really bright day, but it's currently 25 mile an hour winds, so it's just topped my week off nicely. So what I decided to do, I've just filmed my vlog, which I've done earlier. Like I say, links to my vlog playlist are down in this video description, and I just thought I'd film this video for a quick wins, really. Now, hopefully I haven't depressed you all too much. Things are going to hopefully get slightly better next week. I'm actually on holiday next week, so things are definitely going to get better for me. But for you guys, it might mean another week without actual video. But plans going forward, I've got a lot of stuff on. I've got the 06. I've got the 04 6-inch build coming on. I've got some new batteries coming for the 7-inch, so we might do a bit of long range stuff. And we've even got a little 2-inch 04 build on the way. This is the tooth grinder frame. It's the 3D printed one. It's open source, so you can download the frame and print it yourself. But I've got a carbon version of that on the way, so that's something else to look forward to. So there we go. Kind of more of a vent for me, this video, than for you guys, but I hope you found my pain entertaining. So if you did, thanks for watching. Please think about giving it a thumbs up and fucking, I just can't get anything right this week. If you did enjoy it, please think about giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. There's links down in the video description to my Patreon and stuff like that. Like I say, if you want to support the channel for £1 a month and help my fucking mental health, you can. If not, please just continue to watch my stuff. Right, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.